What's going on, family, and welcome to Tune In with Georgio, where learning hits the right note. My name is Georgio Savides, and I'm a music and piano teacher. I'm a TEDx speaker, award winner, founder, composer, and pianist of the Hip Hop Orchestra, and I'm also the founder of Tune In with Georgio, where I help to teach music in really fun and easy ways, no matter your age or your experience. Now, whether you took a break from music or coming to learn for the first time, this series is here to help you learn in the most fun, easy, and uplifting ways possible. Now, as this is episode 1, we'll be starting from the very beginning, so don't worry if you've never touched the piano before, I've got you. But before we get started though, I want to say the biggest of biggest thank yous to Yamaha Music London for allowing us to perform and film in the most amazing venue here in London. It really means the absolute world to us, so thank you so, so much. You can check them out on Instagram at Yamaha Music London, or check out their website, which is yamahamusiclondon.com. You ready? Let's go. So now we're ready for our first part of our lesson, something people actually forget about, and that is something called posture, meaning how we sit at the piano, both with our backs and how we hold our wrists, our hands and our arms at the piano. So first things first, you're going to find the position that is most comfortable for you, whether that's a bit closer or a little bit further back from the piano. Always take that time to find the position that is most comfortable for you. Going to sit nice and straight, nice straight back. Have some relaxed shoulders. Have a slight bend in your arms. Wrist nice and in line with the piano. And have those curves in your hands to go as well. Now, talking about your hands, we're going to start off by doing this. Turn your hands upside down like so. And imagine you've got apples or juggling balls or oranges in your hands. From this position, you're going to turn them back over again, place them on the piano like so, and that is the perfect position for your hands. Now your wrists should be in line with the piano, not too low down or too high or too stiff. Instead, keep them nice and relaxed and in line with the piano. And that right there is the perfect posture for your back, your shoulders, your arms, your wrists, and your hands. So next up, this is called finger numbers, which means that our thumbs and our fingers all have their own unique numbers. So we're going to start with our thumbs, which are number 1. Our index fingers are number 2. Our middle fingers are number 3. The next fingers are number 4. And the pinky fingers are number 5. Now is the time to find our very first note on the piano, which is middle C. Now the way we find it is just like this. If we come to the middle of the piano, this section right here where the 2 black notes are, from this black note, we go slightly to the left to this white note right here, and this one is called middle C. Now we'll switch over and play it with our right hand thumb, which is number 1. And we're going to switch over it again and play it with our left hand thumb this time. Now the way we can find some other C's is just like this. Find some other pairs of black notes on the piano, go slightly to the left, and that right there is another C. Now you've got 20 seconds only to see if you can find some other C's on the piano. Ready, set, go. Now 20 seconds is up. How many C's did you find on the piano? 2, 3, 4.
Now there's actually a total of 8 of them.
Even if you found 2 or 3, that is still incredible, so really well done. Now that we found our middle C on the piano and some other Cs too, we're now going to learn our first scale. Now a scale is a set pattern of notes that goes up or down on your instrument. Now the C major scale is the easiest scale that we learn on the piano because it's simply all the white notes only. So we're going to start with our right hand thumb, starting with our thumb on middle C. Now remember your posture, nice straight back, relaxed shoulders, slight bend in your arm, wrist in line and curvy hands. And it goes something like this. 1, 2, 3. Now when you get to that third finger, your thumb will then tuck underneath to the next white note. And from here we go 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Now once you get to that pinky finger, which is number 5, we go back the other way, going 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now when you get to your thumb, which is number 1, your middle finger, which is number 3, will go over the top to the next white note, and we go 3, 2, and 1. And the whole thing looks and sounds like this. And that is the right hand. We're now going to switch over and do our left hand this time. But with our left hand, we don't start with our thumb, we actually start with our pinky finger, which is number 5. So let's place our 5th finger onto the C. And from here, we go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now when you get to your thumb, which is the number 1, the middle finger, which is number 3, will go over the top to the next white note, and we go 3, 2, and then 1. Now when you get to your thumb, which is number 1, we go back the other way, going 2, 3, and then from this position, your thumb will tuck underneath to the next white note, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And the whole thing looks and sounds like this. So now that we've done hands separately, we're going to try with both hands at the same time, nice and slowly. So right hand thumb on the C, left hand pinky on the C, below it, and together it looks and sounds like so. And that right there is your C major scale, both with your right hand, left hand, and hands together as well. So in music, we have something called the musical alphabet, which gives us the names of all the different notes. And we use the first 7 letters of the alphabet, going from A all the way to G, and we continue just like that. Now the way we find an A is just like this. We go to middle C. From here, we go left 2 notes. 1, 2, and this note right here is the A. Now from this A, it goes A, B, C, D, E, F, and then G. Now here's where the musical alphabet comes in. It doesn't go to H, instead it goes back to A again, and that is your first octave in music. So let's learn some basic note values right now. Starting with this note right here, we call this a semi-breathe or a whole note. And we hold this one for 4 beats. And it goes something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This next note is called a minim or a half note. And we hold this one for 2 beats. And it goes something like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And our last note of the day is this note right here, which we call a crotchet or a quarter note. And we hold this one for 1 beat only. And it goes something like this. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. And that is some basic notation values in music. And that was the end of our first class, which was absolutely amazing. And we learned about middle C, posture, our C major scale, our finger numbers, and some basic note values too, which is absolutely amazing. Now, following today's lesson, if you can set yourself only between 5 and 10 minutes per day to focus on your posture, your C major scale, and some basic note values or rhythms, that will be absolutely perfect. Now, I have some great advice for all of you about your practice sessions, okay? Now, during your practice, you might make quite a few mistakes, and honestly, that is not a problem whatsoever. Mistakes are part of the learning process. It's what helps us to get better, to overcome obstacles. It teaches us discipline, determination, and patience. No matter what happens, you just keep going. And I'm so proud of you for picking up something brand new. I'm so proud of you, and I really hope you enjoyed today's session. And before I forget, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. And check out their website, which is tuneinwithgeorgio.com. Also, another huge, massive thank you to the most amazing Yamaha Music London for allowing us to record in the most stunning venue and all your amazing help. We cannot thank you enough. Thank you so much. Don't forget to follow them on Instagram, which is at Yamaha Music London. And check out their website too, which is yamahamusiclondon.com. And our last thing is go out to the most amazing Cellar Door for the most amazing visuals and hard work. We cannot thank you enough. Check out their Instagram, which is thecellardoor.co.uk, and their website too, which is thecellardoor.co.uk. Take care, everyone.